Hi, I'm Sterling. I just got finished making a Spanish version of this video. It's kind of an improvement of what I did yesterday. I put my thoughts together too fast, and I want you to listen to this because I think it's a little simpler. Uh, right now, there are possibilities to see a return on your investment of as high as 50%, and it's primarily due to the exchange rate right now. The US dollar is really very strong with respect to the peso, and it has not been this way for a long, long time. It has something to do with the crisis that's going on. I think over the long term, it's going to fade back down, and this is to your advantage if you can jump in and buy now because it's going to fade back down. This is the first factor. There are three factors that will help you gain money if you can buy a house in dollars in Mexico. The first one being the exchange rate. Right now it's at 24, 25 pesos to the dollar, floating around that area. And I can already see it on the downhill coast where I think it's going to level out somewhere a little higher than it was. It's been like at 18 or 19 for many years. I think the dollar's going to end up a little bit stronger because of what's happening in Mexico. We're going to see it back around 20. That's a pretty reliable prediction that a lot of people agree upon. The second factor is independent of the exchange rate. The second factor is you can collect rent very reliably, very consistently in Mexico. You don't have all these problems with evictions. You don't have these problems with people backing out of rental contracts, etc., like so many people I know have experienced renting houses in the United States. And of course, just as the United States, rental rates increase every year by a predictable amount, always. The third factor that is really an investment factor is that the value of houses here just consistently, constantly increases. There has not been a crash on the housing market here in Mexico because the banks are so well controlled. We all know that's what happened 12 years ago back in the United States. But the values of houses here have been increasing like 8 to 10% every year, year after year after year after year. So what does this mean? What could you actually do to make money right now if you had money to put down to purchase a piece of property here in Mexico? If you would buy, for example, a house that costs 935,000 pesos, it's very typical, very typical entry level house like where I live. If you would buy it with dollars at the present rate of 24 pesos to the dollar, you'd pay about $38,000 for this house. Now, this exchange rate is coasting back downhill. The peso's getting stronger, which makes it look like the dollar's getting weaker. It doesn't matter how you call it. But after a year, if you decided in a year to sell this same house, even if you sold it for the price that you bought it at, the exchange rate will be down around 20 pesos to the dollar. That means when you sell the house, you would be getting something like $50,000. So what would you gain from the exchange rate? 50,000 minus 38,000, what you paid for it. $12,000 without taking into account any other income you could get from the house. Meanwhile, during that year, in this year, you can very easily rent your house and bring in 75,000 pesos per year. That's equal at the 20 pesos to a dollar rate that I would use a year down the road. That's equal to $3,750. It just so happens that using the price of the house we picked at an 8% increase, you'd also be realizing an increase in value of the house of about 75,000 pesos, which is also $3,750. So how much would you gain in total? Okay, you get your 12,000 from the change in the exchange rate. You get $3,750 that you could collect from rent. You get another $3,750 from the increase in value of the house, if you should choose to sell at this point. Add them all up together and you've got a potential increase in value of $19,500. That's almost a $20,000 increase based on the $38,500 or $38,000, whatever, somewhere around $38,000 that you spent to buy the house. That is like a 50% return on your investment. Can you do that in the stock market? No. The stock market looks pretty dangerous right now to me. In fact, the stock market always looks dangerous to me. This is a method of investment that is not only reliable, not completely involatile, but it also can bring you a return on your investment that's just incredible. How can you go wrong? If you like what you heard here, just give me a call by telephone. You can call me directly at it's 521-33-2154-1547. My name's Sterling. 521-33-2154-1547. You can also reach me on WhatsApp. Everybody in Mexico uses WhatsApp. You can send me a text message on WhatsApp. You can send me a voice message on WhatsApp. You can send me a message in Messenger, because you can also find me through my Facebook contact, because I have a Facebook group also called Jalisco Home. If I don't answer, leave me a message, get in contact with me. If you like what you heard in this video, please subscribe to this channel, and click on like, because I bring you new stuff almost every day. And I really look forward to getting in contact with you. And I really hope that I can find some people that are ready to use their dollars to make more dollars. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.